All right, well, I'm going to give this thing a chance then. I'm going to see how well it carries over, how well the audio works. Let's find out. I'm just saying random stuff. We're going to go in here and find out what's really going on.
Let's find out.
Oh,
I'm just saying
nice.
random stuff. We're gonna go in here.
Ugh. All right. Well, I don't know at what point you guys are going to be able to hear me. I'm assuming Noah Manning's going to be in here first. Um, and then Valet shortly after. I'm actually not sure how long you guys are going to be able to be here. I know that some of y'all um, have different sleep schedules than me. Let's say that much, whether it's time zones or starting work at 6 a.m. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm assuming the chats would pop up on my screen. It seems like that's usually been what the deal is. If someone's in here, I have to stop back over to my phone here. Oh, that's funny. We got our subscribers. I can see the subscribers on our channel now. Shoebox Noah. Hey, oh wow. WP2K25 Universe Mode Episode 0, The Draft Show. Let me explore.
What a way to kick off the new calendar year.
Wow, I had no idea this existed. Okay. Anyhow, I'm just gonna truck through this and all that fun stuff. I actually ah jeez. Really, I'm not sure what approach to take because I could just sit here talking to myself until I know someone was in here. All right, just say nothing at all, and y'all just assume I have no audio. I guess there's no winning either way. Ah, he is here. Shoebox Noah. Hell yeah. I'm trying to tap in, dude. I'm trying to tap anger to me. I do think once the show gets started, I'm gonna pull up the chat on my computer, so at least that way I have. But I imagine that probably updates faster than it does on here. Um, it's been a while, it's been like 2 or 3 years since I've done this last. How's the sound quality if you're in here? sounded good on my end, but I'm holding it controller differently now, so I don't know if that it possibly does anything at all to impact it. So I'll just keep you posted. Oh yeah, this is where Batista, special guest referee, out here. It's gonna be fun as usual. Overalls aren't really indicative of much. Um, it's more about just trying to get the play style to match their real life form. So don't freak out when you see, you know, Johnny Gargano 58 overall. It's all kind of comparison. I haven't done everybody, of course. Like I haven't done John Cena, although he'll probably be pretty close to that. Um, or Kane being a 65. None too crazy though. I'm actually curious. They're gonna. Which name is he under? Damn. Ah, okay. Trying to figure out real quick. Three watching. Surely one of them is just my phone. All right. 2021, perfect. Okay. Yes, I was here. No, man, your first comment. Top fan, of course. Got to kind of jack up attributes here a little bit. Trying to get his prime back. You know what this is all about. Danhausen. 85. Yeah, it sounds about right for a world champ. Yeah, the submission's a little bit lower here. Logan Paul finally getting his rightfully deserved TV title match. That is huge. He's only been put through the ringer pretty much entirely. And quite frankly, for storyline's sake, I hope he wins. I hope he wins. Xavier Woods, he had a hell of a month. Um, so he wouldn't even be considered like a transitional champion. We know how much I hate those. I hope most champions retain tonight, but that's one that I hope changes hands. Just for the storyline, change that around. Personality. This has nothing to do with how y'all book them. I'm simply going off of what I'm given here. This won't play much of an impact on the match itself, all things considered. If you're wondering why he seems more like a wild man savage, like good guy here. So get that in there. Let's get some edge action. Bring back the Los Conquistadors. I believe that's what they were called. Oh, blast from the past. All right, Edge. Let me bring you back to 2009. Have to get pretty high here pretty soon, though. Before the card starts, I'm gonna go take a couple hits, do whatever I got to do to make sure I am messed up. On commentary, I feel like that might end up being a hopefully more entertaining experience, but I mean, we'll see. Could just be, I end up greening out and then and then no commentary. Just a guy groaning. Sick. Nah, that's not gonna happen. Let's give him some more combos. Manny, I cannot wait until you're back in the States that we can do this, live in person. I was telling AJ about this the other day. I feel like this is a thing where if we had this back in 7th grade, we would have been like not even doing schoolwork because it would have just been this, dude. For like, if you and AJ knew each other back then, rocked with each other back then, oh my goodness, it would have been electric. I also have to make sure to turn commentary volume off on the games because I don't want my voice to be combating with Wade Barrett. And a horseman maneuver there from Samoa Joe. Yeah, I'm good on all that, thanks. With all due respect, of course. Trying to fight AJ in middle school, yeah. Oh, God. Wow, yeah. Oh my gosh. So, yeah, I guess that is, a valid concern for me then. Not if y'all knew each other, but if y'all rocked with each other. Because I guess I forget that, y'all not necessarily rocking with each other. At least it's not as bad as Nathan in freshman year of high school, but that's besides the point. Yeah, this version of Edge is like a big time heel, but that's fine. That's not going to be the ones. Do I need to? I don't think I need to do Batista. I'll just stick with that version. Now I got to add all the matches again, and then we're good to go. So we should have best version of him. Okay, we got a triple threat tag match. Okay, for the world tag team titles. Triple threat tornado tag. Is that the only way to do it? I guess it gets kind of weird with tags otherwise, so I guess we might as well just default to this. So we're gonna go Rey Mysterio. Hey, Kenny Omega versus Jeff Hardy, prime Jeff Hardy, of course, and Darby Allin. Darby Allin's kind of like insane. I mean, it makes sense. He's like their matches that they've won. He's been the one to do it. AJ Styles versus Finn Balor. This is a classic Noah Manning team. As soon as I saw that you kind of put those two together, like this is the thing that it takes having known you as long as I have, to understand where this team comes from. Maybe I guess it wouldn't take too much thought for most people. It's like, duh, they're two of the best wrestlers of the generation. But I forgot to put a title on it. They seem like kind of an obvious pairing, but the lore that goes behind it, so to speak, is huge. World Tag Team title. There we go. We're getting people like cycling in here that I know aren't the two people that need to be seeing this. There's 3 watching, and I know it's not me. All right, SmackDown. Do. And that's right. I'm doing the hand thing. Can you hear it? Do. I don't know where sound goes in on this thing. That could have just very painfully ruined your ears. I have no idea. Fatal 4-Way. Intercontinental title. Before we start, I'm going to go through all the matches and kind of say who I want to see win, just from kind of the angles that we've been building up so far. Chris Jericho. I need to download a older Chris Jericho because I don't want it to be this Chris Jericho out there, dude. That one has no sauce whatsoever. Not compared to a Jericho from '08 or whatever. Yeah. That's a fun match. All right, this is where it all goes down. It's going down for real. Roman Reigns versus Alistair Black. This one could be closer than it seems. Gosh, which title? He has undisputed. Oh yeah, it's just right. Wait, actually, is that? Yeah, okay. Make sure I'm not missing if there's like another version of that. I'm assuming he wants the current one. We're gonna go with that one. If he decides to object, then he can object. All right. And then though, this is fun. This is for special referee match. Do you have to choose it outside? Yes. Okay. This is fun because I get to play. Oh, geez, they have referees like. Wow. Okay, that guy is a striker. I always wonder if I should get like an actual Dean Ambrose like from WWE call, but since I'm modeling it after 2021 John Moxley, we're gonna go with that though. An Edge. This is for World Heavyweight. Are you yeah, this one or do you want Big Gold? Uh Either or. That's the one he's holding right now. If you have an objection, I'll change that around. But yeah, this is our card. Current. Okay, good deal. Actually, just real quick, I guess just to make sure I have the right titles that you want for all of these. So that's the world tag title you want, I'm assuming. Um, and then this being the NXT TV title. Batista as red. Yeah, got it. I would remember that eventually. Uh, okay. Jesus Christ, they have so. How detailed do they make these referees on here? Can you? I'm sorry, I've never seen this. You can just be refs like as though they're wrestlers. But why are they different overalls? Why are these guys worse than Chip Danning? What did Chip Danning do? I don't know. This is just the stuff that Captain blew up. Sorry, this is all fun and games. Yeah, you got it. Sting in Edge's corner. I'm not even fried yet. I'm already on some shit. It sounds like. I don't know which Sting attire that'll be. Let's go with that one. No entrance. Title match on. World Heavyweight. There we go. Okay. Now I've got it. Now I've got all the parties that need to be involved with this match, and we're good to go. Batista. If you want me to play as him, which is going to be really fun. All right. This is. I don't know why Javon Evans is so much bigger than Montez Ford. All right. It's like a pretty fun card. That's how it always goes. And especially helps that these are all like, 4 weeks in the game while the context's being built up too. All these matches are tough. Even Dudley Boy's coming out here, bro. She could be anything. Okay. Well, now it's time to do what I said I would do. I'm gonna get myself faded. Uh, actually, hold on. I got my phone. I like to give myself a stopwatch, uh, so I make sure I'm doing it for as long as I intend to. There we go. All right. Well, I'll bring my controller with me. You won't be able to really you won't be able to know what's going on, but you'll be there. You'll hear it, hopefully. All right. Let's do this. Okay, that one's not making me cough. I'm getting kind of worried now. Am I like so like tolerant now that I like just can't take anything? Might have to grab a different cart, bro. We'll see. Let me try again. Damn, can't do shit. Cart review. Dude, this one's kind of booty so far. I've just done two blinkers and nothing, bro. Like, I don't know if there's something I am I doing right with this or what. Let me give it another shot. Try again. If I still don't cough, that would have been 30 seconds of hits for nothing. Let me try again. Man, disappointing. It's a new one too. Again, I don't know if there's something wrong on my end, but maybe we'll grab a different one. So I'll be right back again. All right, I am back. I'm gonna try another one. This one's like almost out, so I'm kind of coasting on its last gears here. But I always love when a cart can give me an still got it hit. Even when I think it's washed up, it still gets me coughing. So let's see what I can get out of this thing. Holy, there we go. That's what I needed. Goddamn. Nice. We'll do one more. Goddamn. All right. I think I'm gonna be good to go now. All right. This should be good. I'll find out in about 10 minutes or so at the latest how good this will be. But I have high hopes. I turn these lights off. I'll keep this one on. And then we're about to get this thing started. There we go. There's the lighting I need. Four-way is elimination. If for some reason it wouldn't let me edit it, like I had to go make a custom match for it. But I got it where it needed to be. All right, let's run through these and kind of just see what I would love to see based on the angles. You know, then they just won. I want to see him hold on to it. Should be a fun match. Four-way. Give me Daniel Bryan. I guess he is for us. I want to see him take it because just how involved. My fault. How involved he's been with the kind of main storylines that have been going on throughout Raw. I think I would for him to obviously have issue from The Rock, um, then him becoming champion could lead to like, I mean, God, who knows? You know, I guess I won't say too much, give any ideas, but whew, God, I need water. Hold on a sec. Christ. Okay. Anyway, Daniel Bryan with the North American title will be a lot of fun, just with kind of the hints. And there's never been like any vocal sparring between him and The Rock, but the hints have been there. Samoa Joe versus Rusev. I want Rusev to take this. Accolade that Joe doesn't tap out, he passes out. I mean, it can't really happen in the game, but that's how I'd say it if he did, because that would be tough. Because then, Rusev, the Iron Legion gets their first champion. I think that's how I want to see that one go. Samoa Joe's he's been great, but that could also lead to further turmoil with him. If he loses, then it's like, first credible opponent he faces. His own words, he wasn't facing any competition. The first actual competition he faces and then loses. Interesting. Yeah, man, I want to see Logan Paul, dude. Like, I he's been through so much, and Xavier Woods has retained for a long time, given the nature of this title. Um, so he can kind of, it's fine. I won't be mad. Logan Paul's done so much that he's kind of like he's more like the face of this championship than Xavier Woods is. If you know what I mean, it's kind of weird, but that's like what I think. But I think this would be a good way if like Logan Paul puts on brass knuckles, hits Xavier Woods, and wins. Then the New Day like jumps him, because he cheated and shit like that, right? But New Day still kind of crossed the line with that. Maybe who knows what would go on. Um, oh man, ambulance match: Gunther and CM Punk. I mean, this is going to be insane. Um, I want to see the GTS into an ambulance. Give me Punk. You know, I mean, he kind of like, damn. I am starting to feel a little bit of something. Hold on. Anywho, CM Punk's been the one that's been fighting through all this adversity just to even get to this match. Probably took adversity to get out of bed this morning. And he's going out one-on-one with Gunther. It's going to be like a 20-minute match, ideally. Um, in these, just pure bruising. But I don't know. I like Punk. It might, if it's the rivalry that continues, like, might be better for Gunther to take it. But I don't know if that's the kind of vision that John Cena has for his SmackDown, I guess. Play it in kayfabe. World Tag Team Championships over on Raw. Just triple threat. I I want to see the champs take it. I want to see Mysterio and Omega retain. Um, they just won, and I think that considering the whole reason that they're in this match is just because the people don't think that we can win by pin. They don't think we can win cleanly, because they win in the ladder match. I think they're going to do that. Give me like, um, one winged angel to Finn Balor or something. Take that. It's good. Um, and I'm sure there'll be more of like, Jeff Hardy and Darby Allin kind of cozying up with each other too. Uh, and plenty of that. I'm sure of it. Fatal four way for the Intercontinental title. I need Trick Williams to keep this. I've kind of biased in real life because I'm like in awe every time I see Trick Williams on TV. It's full glaze, I know, but I think the main reason I think that is because him versus Jacob Fatu would be the best match of these four I could have with him. I think that combination, that is one that could end up headlining WrestleMania one day. Who knows in real life? So Yeah, it's just the concept of that match is exciting me right now. I don't really have much more to say if based on like storyline or anything, but you know, go Trick Williams or whoop that trick and all that shit. LA Knight versus Dominic Mysterio. This is a fun one. Um, I want to see Knight get the decisive result that he has been denied. He just hasn't been able to. I mean, between the disqualification and getting distracted to lose last week, I need him to get this one here. Dominic Mysterio doesn't need to win. He's going to stay. His character is going to be as strong with or without it. Throw back to the Judgment Day and previous HMU season. But yeah, Dominic Mysterio is going to be plenty involved, I'm sure, with main event. Anyways, actually, I guess he's not ringside, but you know how it gets with those guys. Give me LA Knight, BFT. Uh, Undisputed Championship. Roman Reigns versus Aleister Black. Aleister Black. Yeah, that would complete SmackDown's their central story of opportunity versus hierarchy, right? Aleister Black taking it as the last pick would be picture book, storybook, I guess is the phrase there. It would be a storybook ending. It'd be great. Roman Reigns, I'm sure he'll get his time. It probably will be his time, quite frankly, but you know, ideally it's not right now. I mean, I'd love to see if Edge could somehow pull it off, because I'm sure not going to let it happen. I guess that's all I could say for that one. Um, we know where we are. So I guess now the time can come. I don't really have anything I got to do right now besides starting it. So if we're ready to go, we're gonna get this thing underway. I guess Manning's probably the only one in here right now. So just give me a signal to get the show on the road. He's ready. Good looks. All right. Now, I actually just received word. There's a pre-show segment, right? I can't show it, but I have to describe it just as I will for you guys with your segments. Pre-show, Danhausen was messing around, independent of Jinder Mahal, R-Truth. Those guys weren't there. Danhausen was messing around on the stage when there's nobody else in the arena, and he went by the production board. There's a lot of buttons, and he was out there and he said, "Oh, what does this Buttonhausen do?" And he just clicks one, a big red button, of course, and it restored every version. Well, I should say every superstar to the best version of themselves. Every wrestler became back in their prime. Danhausen pushed a button. Some of them look the same, but they're all back in their prime, bro. It's just insane. It's 2013 Daniel Bryan, 2017 Kevin Owens, WrestleMania 40 Cody Rhodes. Everyone's back. Shawn Michaels 05 still. This is insane. 2015 Rusev, I believe it is, against, like 2016 Samoa Joe. They're going nuts, bro. Let's get this underway. Ford and Evans, defending champions. We got the Dudley Boys making their big return tonight. Devon on the attack early on. Dudley Boys, of course, have been around for several decades. Bubba Ray Dudley, possibly more notable in his TNA form, is Bully Ray. That is one that we see out here tonight, whereas Devon Dudley is from 2001. Nuts. Devon's largely been on the attack here. Montez gets out the way.
And I'd say St. Louis is in for what might prove
Tag.
to be a match of the year candidate here with this one.
22-year-old jumps into the ring. And he's going to pick up Montez Ford and a backflip onto Devon. What a way to bring him into the match. And, those knees. Man, sorry, I could imagine that. Ford and Evans, ever since winning the championship, have, largely been embroiled with Rusev and Solo Sikoa of the Iron Legion. So far tonight, it appears that, there will be no involvement for them in this match. But there is a bit of a history as Bubba Ray Dudley is tagged in. Now he wanted to charge from halfway across the outside of the ring with a headbutt. Javon Evans' brain shaking around. Hopefully he does not have a concussion. Ray Dudley, do it to him. Oh yeah, I forgot it's Bully Ray.
Counter by Javon.
Javon fights back a little bit. He sends Montez into the opposing corner. Montez is tagged in. Got Bubba Ray Dudley up top. Hurricane Rana into the power bomb. He comes right next to Devon. Devon jumps down. Shit. Wow. Oh, he didn't even springboard back on Bully. He just fooled Devon Dudley and hit the man with a diving double axe handle from the rope. From the apron. That's crazy. Bully Ray stopping away. Tag team champion. Drops an elbow. My throat is pretty sore right now. Versus the Irish whip. And the chop right in his own corner. See glorious referee Rod Zapata in the ring. And here comes Devon. Sands the table. Fortunately, there'll be no tables out here tonight. And he's getting the excitement out of this St. Louis audience. I was going to try to come up with a random city we were in, but when St. Louis is in the logo, it's kind of hard to say anything else. As Montez flies off the top rope, springboard style, right all over Devon Dudley. And my cat tries to get me some of my water. I don't appreciate it. I'm going to mess with my old pancake plate. I got pancakes earlier today. For dinner.
Setting them up in the corner.
That me.
Double flapjack. As the saying goes, teamwork makes the dream work.
Lovely boys, you should love their flapjacks tonight.
Dream just became another superstar's nightmare. We're getting an up-close view of this bout now.
And he tosses it back.
I'll tell you, it is very wonderful commentating here by myself. Dudley boys largely had the upper hand in this contest so far. There's Javon. Oh, is he going to jump? No, he's not. He's got to bump into him. He's very surprised Dudley jump on somebody. I guess that's not something really pleasant. Oh, hey. A little bit of a jump there. Good on him.
And he's ready to switch things up.
Big out Wood. Back to his shirt. New legal competitor. About them. And he sends Javon back into their corner, and Bully comes right back in. Just can't decide what to call. Another flapjack!
They finish each other's sentences, they finish each other's moves.
Oh god, the commentary's still on in the game. I forgot to turn this shit off. Hopefully it's not like overbearing.
Taking the wind out with a stomp to the solar plexus.
Hopefully I'm more audible than that.
Just disrespecting their fallen opponent. And an elbow drop.
Very scrubbed with an elbow drop, and he attempts another one. Javon got out of the way. Flapjack City, bitch. Javon goes in to reset the count. Goes right back out. The combo strikes, and it's a snapmare. Oh! Kick to the dome. Another one. Oh, it looks like Bully Ray dodged the elbow drop. I'm assuming. Going up. Oh! Oh, pile driver. You didn't see one of those since 2013. CM Punk versus John Cena. And Bully Ray is the first one to bring it back. He sends Javon Evans into steel steps. He goes after Montez. Montez fights back. Javon Evans about to get counted out. The Dudley Boys, of course, cannot wait, become champions on a count-out ending. Looks like a historic lapse of judgment, Noah. Manning, I'm pretending you were here. I felt like I had to say someone's name with that. Sorry. But anyway, wow. When you take a look back at some of these replays of this match, one of the many flapjacks performed by the Dudley Boys. I tell you, I'm really not sure what to do about this. Is this how the match ends? A count-out victory for the challengers, not the champions. Interesting. There's my phone.
Count-out win is still a win, and when you have that W by your name, you still get paid the same amount of that winning purse, no matter what.
CM Punk cleared by medical staff. Well, before I go on, I want to see what to do about this. If he'll accept that ending. And I appreciate the laughing emojis as he continues to type in the group chat. I'm using like baseball commentator voice. That'll be a little too hard on the outside. And was fine with not winning the championship. He just didn't want it to be a draw by countout. Oh man. Bully Ray with the sell of the century, some are saying. You wanted to kill that man. This could be true. Low battery for that one. Let's only give it like a couple minutes. I don't want to hold up too long on the stream. Because if we need to like just retcon the ending, we can. You know, if he wants to say it wasn't the official, then, or if he does, whatever. Okay. By like 9:06, I'll just start the next match. We'll go from there. Ladies and gentlemen, I just burped. Yep, that clock does seem to say 9:06, and so does that one. So does this one. So we're going to start North American Championship. Fatal 4-way elimination. It should be. Let me make sure, actually, because I didn't say elimination there. Okay, it's elimination. We're good.
This fatal four-way match is now underway as we hear the bell.
Oh, actually, yeah. Before this starts, I am gonna just turn off the commentator volume because I don't want a chance. I don't want chance audio being messy for that. That's fine. There we go. Right back into it and nothing happened. I shouldn't have lazy. Oh, excuse my silence. I'm getting messaging in the group chat right now about this tag match situation. Oh, it's 17 group going for a German suplex. Cody Rhodes is an object. It just keeps focusing on Cody Rhodes, it appears. Yeah, Cody cam action. So Michaels, he punches to the noggin. The senton in the background from Kevin Owens for the cover. One. Doesn't even get to two. Brian Michaels quick in the ring as Kevin Owens the back body drop to Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes largely no-sells it. Daniel Bryan with a steel chair. Cracked over Kevin Owens' noggin. Cody Rhodes do those signature punches. Now Rhodes and Bryan. This form of Daniel Bryan from 2013, many consider that to be a dream match, quite frankly. Numerous punches. Little kick. Kevin Owens just jumps on top of Shawn Michaels. Good thing this isn't current day Michaels. That might be taking him out. Oh, the running clothesline outside the ring. Kevin Owens. This looks like he was just setting up for something crazy. Unfortunately, Cody Kane will not let us see what it was. And Mike Catberry is here right now. Cody Rhodes just jabbed Kevin Owens into the corner. Has the beat. Oh! That could break a leg. Maybe. Shawn Michaels still kip up on the side. It just interrupts the move Daniel Bryan is going for. He Rhodes with the hip toss. Call him a little DDT. Michaels is up immediately. And Michaels, with no direction in particular, attempted an elbow drop only to hit the ground. The mat, I guess. Cody Rhodes, his Owens in a headlock, couple jabs. Daniel Bryan springs right up. Oh, what was that called? Side slam? I don't know. Daniel Bryan with a drop kick to Shawn Michaels from springboard position. Then he sends Cody Rhodes onto the apron and Kevin Owens with the backbreaker. Backstabber, in fact. Shawn Michaels hits his hot shot. Cody Rhodes in the apron. Daniel Bryan kicks out of the pin attempt. Of course, Daniel Bryan has found himself to have quite a couple enemies here on Monday Night Raw. The most dangerous of all, potentially, being the general manager, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Shawn Michaels is with the electric chair. That could be the kind of situation Daniel Bryan's in for if The Rock gets more mad at him. Shawn Michaels attempts to cover Kevin Owens. It doesn't even get to two. And a knee right to the face. Cody Rhodes out there. Daniel Bryan really chopped to the knee. Counter the suplex attempt. Michaels springboard cross body. Kevin Owens. He's about to get up and a drop kick to the face. Fortunately, that's the only action I'm able to see right now.
Oof. Road misses a clothesline. Daniel Bryan throws him right back into the ring. Now hopefully I can concentrate on more of the action. Have no idea what just happened or why Michaels is covering. I'm going to guess it was an arm drag. Here we go. This quick little powerbomb on Daniel Bryan. Yeah, we're going to see another springboard. Crossbody to Rhodes. By Michaels. Daniel Bryan slams that face into the turnbuckle. Kevin Owens earned his way into this match by beating Cody Rhodes. Put him through a table with a powerbomb during an Extreme Rules match that was impromptu made by the Raw General Manager, The Rock. And here we are today. That could be a psychological factor for Cody Rhodes. And the man that beat him is right in front of him. We'll see if that's for better or worse. That's Shawn Michaels with a clothesline. Oh, and a double Russian leg sweep. And then immediately rather followed up with a flying forearm. Could this be the end of Cody Rhodes in this match, too? Back slam. Kevin Owens. Michaels appears to be out for the count. Rhodes pin on Bryan, does not hit two. And Kevin Owens just a chair to the face. And Daniel Bryan needed to face of Kevin Owens. Will that be it for KO 2 and a kick out? Already seen a couple of near falls here today, just in this match. Remember, it is elimination. One at a time, so there's one man left. Daniel Bryan will get the last kick he does. And he immediately runs into Cody Rhodes, mid-striking with Michaels. 1, 2, and Rhodes kicks out. And we already know his next bad in real life. This is 2017 Owens, but he's fine. And Michaels, I don't know why I said that. Bryan, not even near fall. Rhodes and Michaels going at it outside the ring. Fortunately, we are oblivious as Kevin Owens dodges the drop kick from up high. And a pop-up powerbomb. Could that be it? Daniel Bryan's not going down. Not that easily. And so it's a stunner. Oh my gosh, and you know it's gotta be it. And another kick out. Daniel Bryan is not going home easily here tonight. He doesn't even want to think about Aberdeen, Washington as Michaels with drop kick Owens. So the cover. Don't know what he's thinking there. We're going to get him off that. Michaels. Oh! Leg goes right on that steel chair. Owens going to slam a few times. Give the guy a concussion. Does appear to be stunned from that. As Owens with DDT, he lands right on that chair. That what it takes. Bring Kevin Owens a step further, not quite. We'll pick up the chair, and he throws it at Daniel Bryan. You're right next to him. Yes. And then a hip toss to Shawn Michaels right on the chair. There's a lot of mileage out of that thing. Michaels kicks out at 2. Oh, get arms me. Target thing. I don't know what that's called. The Rhodes? The crossroads. That's it for Daniel Bryan. 1, 2. Wow. What has this man been through tonight? Yeah, they gotta use the chair. Some quick elbows from Michaels. Because I'm gonna check my phone. This is true. Shawn Michaels out here tonight as he flies to the ground. Already took victory over Triple H, longtime best friend and at times enemy. Gotta wonder if they'll end up in each other's gravity again soon should Michaels win this contest. Owens goes for a stop. Michaels fights back. Oh shoot. If he rolls him up from behind, Owens not going to go down that easily. Oh, but Sweet Chin Music could do it. And not quite. Owens still in this thing. He's already getting back up. He's fine. You know, Bryan finally carried slam, I guess. Almost on the chair. Now we can't decide where he's going to be, but he's going to drop kick Michaels, barely do damage. He seems back. I feel like Daniel Bryan's going to be going to the knee strike again very soon, but not quite right now, as Rhodes is playing havoc with that kendo stick. It's Michaels with a Russian leg sweep. Just like what him and Cody did to Bryan earlier on. Kevin Owens. To no good. Oh, he's just doing that to set up. Oh, Michaels immediately ducks the drop kick or splash, whatever he was going for. I think it was the splash. Now I think about it. Throws Owens off the ropes. He went for a little. Oh, another roll up. That doesn't even get to two. Now Owens is pissed. And a stunner to Shawn Michaels. That's it for him. Not quite. I bite my words. Every time. German suplex. As Daniel Bryan appeared to have Cody Rhodes. It might have been the gas lock outside the ring. Fortunately, barely got to see any of it. And a running knee! We see our first elimination here. 3-2, Kevin Owens has been eliminated. Oh, Michaels comes in with the Intercontinental title. Bryan's not going to let him do anything with it, though. Gotta wonder what Michaels was thinking there. Bryan didn't want to stick around to find out. Cody Rhodes, he still steps into the equation here. Bryan drop kick. Cody Rhodes right up behind him. Right up to the corner. He's setting up a... No? Okay, that's just what he does. Trying to get him up. Oh my goodness! Right on a championship. A cutter off the top rope, and Michaels the crossbody from the second rope. Sorry, I'm kind of in awe at this. Michaels throws Bryan up. I wonder if he was thinking Sweet Chin Music, just didn't get it out in time. Bryan's not going down quite yet. First suplex by Cody Rhodes. Bryan immediately throwing him into the corner. The opposite end. Clothesline. Goes again. And another clothesline. Throws him to the center of the ring. And Michael immediately jumps on Bryan. Throws him into the corner. Oh! Damaging that knee. I'm assuming he's the one that's hurt. The one they always talk about, I assume. Oh, the DDT appeared to be right on the championship. Wow. Could that be what Michaels was thinking? Just bring that in here. I doubt it. He doesn't do DDTs like that. And then he gets another kendo stick. He's running at Cody Rhodes, and he throws it at him. Barely hits the mark, but then a flying forearm smashes in Cody's face. Looks like he's setting up Sweet Chin Music. Daniel Bryan with a chair, and he hits Michaels before he can hit the Sweet Chin Music. Then he kicks out Rhodes. It's like he just, the chair's all dented up now. And there it is! Sweet sheet music on Bryan! He gets his just desserts for that. See if he can get him inside and pin him before Bryan recovers any consciousness. Cody Rhodes is in there, though. I have to wonder what he was thinking there. Michael's not going to look around and find out. Oof. That one looked like it hurt. Shake sequence. Bryan ducks the sweet shit music into a discus punch. I'm feeling Michael's will be trying that again very soon. He goes for the cover. I don't think he's going to do it. It does not get to 2. At this point, it's anybody's ball game. But I got Bryan taking it. Oh shoot, Cody Rhodes in Alabama slammed out of Bryan. I guess on the championship enough for him to be effective. Now Cody Rhodes attempts to pin Michaels. Michaels kicks out. Cody Rhodes can't believe some ruling this contest has been. Neither can I. I'm just putting words in his mouth, but it's fine. Now Michael grabs the leg, attempts a fisherman. Cody Rhodes gets a small package. 1, 2. Oh, Michael reverses it. 1. Oh, okay. Crazy if that's what it does it. Daniels hits a move off springboard. We couldn't quite see what it was. But Cody Rhodes ducks the sweet sheet music. He hits that. I don't know what that's called. My fault. Bryan comes into the chair, but does not really think about what he's going to do with it. Cody Rhodes is a super kick. Anybody's doing him now. A jiving moonsault. Just a 1 count there for Cody. Gonna get Bryan out of this match. Shawn Michaels into the waist lock, up, and right down on the knee. That's an atomic drop, ladies and gentlemen. And Shawn Michaels down with, I thought it was just an elbow drop. No, it must be a knee drop, and I just saw it completely wrong, or maybe that's what that was. Damn, it's down to 2 now. Bryan's eliminated both competitors thus far that have been eliminated. See if Cody Rhodes can break the streak, or if it's going to be a clean sweep for Daniel. Hits the kendo stick right in the back twice. He's going to spin that thing around. He's going to show you who's boss. He's getting it again. Right into the post, you have to think. And don't shit, the podium goes down. This podium gets with the cold line right away. I was just about to say, it seemed like it's Bryan's match to win, but Cody's not making it look so easy now. Bryan ducks the drop kick. Sends Cody into the corner. He hit him with the blows. Oh! Drop kick. And another one. You see him fired up. Cody gets up. And then with Bryan, he gives him up for the fireman's carry. I found believe to see Bryan there as he drops his face on the turnbuckle. Another drop kick into the corner. He didn't direct that kendo still. Oh, never mind. Chop. Vicious chop. Right to the solar plexus. Cody fights back. Pedigree. I didn't know he did the pedigree. My fault. 1, 2. Bryan's not going down off the pedigree though. It'll take more than that. Doesn't matter if he gets the crossroads out. And he does. Cody Rhodes is your first ever of Season 5 inaugural North America, I said United States champ, North American champion. I mean, what a match that was.
Here's your winner.
Look at the condition he's in.
NXT North American champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
All Cody had to do was survive. Arguable that Bryan was the better man all around in the ring today, but when it mattered most, Cody hit the crossroads. Dang. All right. Man, what a start to this card. All right. European Championship. Two guys are just going to beat the hell out of each other. I'm up for it. There's the ring of the bell. Samoa Joe has been clamoring for weeks about fighting better competition that has been given to him. Here it is. The form of Rusev. Rusev already going for a cover. Just to get the one out of it. Rusev, of course, a member of the Iron Legion. Along with Drew McIntyre and Solo Sikoa as a headbutt. And they got left boob. Actually, it was the right boob, unfortunately. Samoa Joe. Goodness. Rusev's early going to this match. He looks to still just be manhandling Samoa Joe. Wow. It's not often you see someone lift Samoa like that. And again, another slam. Oh! Rusev takes out the knee. Just threw Samoa Joe across the ring. Another knee chop. This is insane BTA right now. Now Samoa Joe finally starting to get some licks in outside the ring here. Drops the knee on the face. Rusev right to the barricade over here by me. Get back into the action with it. Bring the action right back in between the ropes. Now Samoa Joe throws Rusev down. Could this be the part where Samoa Joe asserts his dominance a little bit? Not quite. Rusev just flies into him with those vicious legs. My fault. Samoa Joe clothesline. Both go out right back outside. Oh, that move didn't get a zigzag. Those of y'all that know that. Right back into the ring. Yeah, Rusev clearly had most of the upper hand in this contest. He's showing that he knows it. Again, another attempt at Joe from offense. Really shut down as German suplex from Rusev. He can go for the cover. Almost a 2 count. Ooh! Roadhouse. Again to the knee of Samoa. They used to call me Samoa Noah. Like once in art class in 7th grade, AJ and Mike once. They're good at editing stuff. Plus they realized I wasn't Polynesian. Because these men are just kind of trading blows right now. Getting slaps, in fact. Nobody ended up with the upper hand in that exchange. Go figure. Samoa Joe throws Rusev down. Samoa Joe got some of the wrestling nerds a little curious the other day, referring to the European title as a TV title. They said that officially, or more so technically, it wasn't considered one. He wants to defend it weekly. Samoa Joe's a man that wants to fight. Should the title change hands, we'll see how that goes. Third trip out to the ringside area here tonight. Rusev goes Samoa Joe right into the LED ring post. I guess. Oh my gosh. Rusev Udria. Rusev Machka. I don't even remember how that shit went, actually. Am I gonna get demonetized? Demonetized for playing. Oh, my girlfriend sent me a couple of voice notes. I'm sorry, I gotta wait until the stream is done. I need to respond to you. Can't wait. We'll lose any time on commentary. So guys enter right back into the ring. Woo! Slavin's carry dropped? I don't know. Rusev with a drop toe hold. Oh, and he has Samoa Joe in the accolade. And that's it. Rusev is your new European champion. Perhaps more fitting. But Bulgarian. I don't think we're doing the Russia thing on here. So, yeah. Wow. That match was, but Samoa Joe got a few licks in, but that was mostly just all Rusev. This is what happened when Samoa Joe faces a similar tier of competition, huh? Look at that. The Iron Legion has its first counter with gold. I've actually been kind of ignoring the segments. Hold on. I don't think AJ's fully tuned in now. Doesn't care about his tag match. Okay. That's too bad. Okay. But yeah. So this is how this shit goes. The Iron Legion, they're set. Oh shit, so is AJ in the stream now too? Oh, here we go. All right. Sounds like I got y'all on here. Let's get this thing underway. And yes, as you guys are saying, I want Logan Paul to win. Like I said, Woods has had a good reign. This isn't the championship we need to hold it for 4 months. I've been happy with it. Logan Paul, unfortunately, has not been bandaged up properly by me here. That's okay. Okay. Whew. Xavier Woods already getting some high-flying action here. I'm going to remind Logan why he's been the champion, why Logan Paul is last eliminated to do so. The action spills to the outside of the ring here. Can't really see much of what's going on necessarily. Oh. Guess there's that. C-dubs. Hey, Valet. Okay, yeah. Xavier Woods already looking to get out of this one early. Paul hasn't come all this way to go so easy. Just joining us, of course. Been a rather eventful few matches up to this point. Montez Ford and Javon Evans retain their tag titles courtesy of a Dudley Boys countout victory. Really not sure what Bully Ray was thinking with that one. Uppercut to Woods in the corner. But then after that, under for the whole season, 4.5 wins. After that was, of course, the fatal 4-way match for the North American title elimination. Daniel Bryan eliminated the first 2 contestants. I should say competitors. This isn't reality TV. Daniel Bryan eliminated the first 2, Owens and Michaels. And then Cody Rhodes hit it with the Crossroads and it was over. Cody Rhodes, North American champion. And then Rusev faced Samoa Joe, European title. Logan Paul with kick out. Rusev pretty much just manhandled Samoa Joe. I mean, Samoa Joe got a few hits, for sure. But it was mostly all Rusev. I really had no doubt that he was going to be the victor. So when he hit cinched the accolade, it was pretty quick after that. That's what leads up to this match. Xavier Woods flies over the top rope and Logan Paul gets out of the way. Now he's up on the barricade. He's getting Woods to his feet. What a sequence it was here. Have to wonder if this is intentional or not, as Logan Paul with a very intentional neck breaker to Xavier Woods, often considered the third wheel of the New Day in terms of ability. So far, he's been really the only one of note in this season of the HMU. Paul hopefully does not attempt to bully Ray. Can't win the title on a countout. I would expect him to care about that more than anybody. Xavier Woods will not let it go like that, however. Paul with rolling through a little fireman's carry slam. Really been anyone's contest so far, but you can definitely see the motivation from the younger Paul brother. Or is he older? I really don't know. Like I said, I didn't do my research as a commentator. That's my fault. Xavier Woods seemed to have something dangerous in mind. Logan Paul fought out of it. Just to get a few kicks to the knee, and now thrown up into the air and down onto Xavier Woods' knees with a gut buster. That's not it for Logan Paul. Paul has been through hell and back to get to this point. Ever since he was the last one eliminated by Woods to win this title, Logan Paul has felt entitled ever since. Resulted in things such as a rock bottom, dirty deeds, on a chair if I'm not mistaken. Maybe not. Anyways. Well, it was on a chair. Your BFT. But that's it. He made it. Ladies and gentlemen, the story has been finished. Logan Paul has won the NXT TV Championship. Quite frankly, I never thought I'd see the day. I never thought I'd see the day the match was made. But once we got in here, really there was no question. Logan Paul kind of took an interesting landing angle on Woods, but managed to fix it very quickly for the cover in the 3 count.
Here is your winner, and the new NXT champion, Logan Paul.
Not looking to celebrate it with anybody but himself. Logan Paul, man of TV. Wow. Well, the time has arrived. Gunther versus CM Punk for the ambulance. Now, of course, if you missed it earlier, pre-show, Danhausen messed around with the button that he shouldn't have been messing around with, and he put every wrestler back into their prime. That's part of why every match has been so insane so far, more or less. CM Punk is back in his WWE champion self. Gunther is actually back to his Walter days. That was actually the best version of him I saw, oddly enough. So let's get this thing underway. Gunther wanted CM Punk in any physical condition to be out here tonight. That tells you this is no longer about proving superiority. For Gunther, it is about punishment for that man. As he jumps off the second rope, the drop kick. CM Punk got here ready from that ambulance, sitting ringside. He knows there may be no other way he leaves this arena. One way or another. Russian leg sweep. Trending #1 worldwide on Twitter, hashtag Logan did it. Pretend that we have the tag on the screen there. As they would in real life. Punk is out here. He's competing through damaged ribs against the one man on SmackDown most capable of making every breath unbearable for the man. Ring General. Of course, these two were previously part of the tournament to become the undisputed champion on SmackDown. not make it as they were more focused on each other. And this, of course, all dates back at the beginning of the month. CM Punk simply tried to get a lay of the land, called out a few names, and unfortunately for him, Gunther is one of the names he did not call out. That's what's led us to this moment here tonight. It's the tilt-a-whirl neck breaker on the outside. Just a reminder, there are no pinfalls and no submissions in this one. The winner must physically seal his opponent inside of that ambulance. However, Gunther is not targeting the ambulance quite yet. He's still targeting those ribs just to ensure the Punk cannot prevent the inevitable. Oh! Spinning chop. Right a knee to the face. Looks like I see a little bit of crimson coming off of CM Punk's face. Oh, man. Something might have woken something up in him. It infuriated him a little bit. See his own blood. Oh! I don't even know what that's called either. I think that's a Sato suplex, maybe. Punk, we're getting our first introduction to the ambulance. Gunther immediately runs into him with a drop kick. I tell you, this match has sure been fairly close to one side in favor of Punk. Now Gunther's hoping to get those ribs finally worked on a little bit. He wrecks him up, and this going to be good. Oh my goodness, right into the post and then power bomb right on the pavement. Got a chop. Just like that. Spoke too soon. All of a sudden, Gunther's the man on top of this contest so far. Oh man, that could have been against the ring post. So more daring and another knee drop. Looking to increase that scar. Oh, see a pump with a rock bottom. Oh, Anaconda Vice. That's what it is. Now, again, you cannot win by submission. CM Punk just wants to hurt this man. Are we surprised? CM Punk broke the man's nose. Oh, he's setting it up. Night, night, Gunther. Go to sleep. Will this be the end of the match? The Austrian. Then Punk throws him in. Really get the doors completely shut. Gunther fights back. He's got one. Really get the other. He does! Punk did it! CM Punk has survived another encounter with the ring general. Gentlemen, Punk did not have to be healthy. All he had to do was remain conscious enough to close two doors. That he was.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
Second City Saint has ascended tonight. Well, I guess let's keep going. In the following contest, we've got a triple threat tornado tag for the Raw World Tag Team Championships. It's the champions, Rey Mysterio and Kenny Omega, against Jeff Hardy and Darby Allin. That's the closest of the three teams. And AJ Styles and Finn Balor. Rey Mysterio already getting some up-top action on Darby Allin. Rey Mysterio, he lost his son as a partner. And he found championship gold beside Kenny Omega. The man has spent his career surviving larger opponents. Tonight, it's not really a factor. Now it's more about surviving the speed surrounding him. So thank goodness that is 2011 Rey Mysterio out here tonight. AJ Styles just does a big load of nothing. Styles and Balor, they entered this tournament as the most naturally accomplished pairing. If you know anything about Raw's writing team, their lead writer, so to speak, this one makes a lot of sense going back the last 10 years. But now, the two men enter desperate to avoid another failure out here. Styles, what he needs to do is reduce the match to just one opponent at a time. He's bouncing back around too much, and he's paying the price for it. The only way to control the field, you can't try to play everybody like that. Mysterio thrown out of the ring. That was phenomenal. It goes after Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy, of course, he sacrificed a championship opportunity to save Darby Allin 2 weeks ago, Saturday night's main event. A lot riding on this match for them. Jeff promised Darby championship gold. Now it's just a matter of whether that promise will eventually become pressure for the two. But right now, Mysterio, wow, swinging around like Spider-Man all the way. There's also Jeff Hardy on the ground. Alright, I didn't really know where I was going with that. Looks like somebody might have missed a springboard move in there, but you can't quite see from here. As Jeff Hardy, there you go, see, he got thrown into the ring side steps. Styles going to cover Darby Allin. Darby Allin, he just scored every decisive fall for this team. Jeff believes he's watching a future world champion develop in real time here tonight. Darby's a guy who's willing to absorb damage nobody else would consider. I can neither win you championships or shorten your career. See, he gets face planted into the mat by Rey Mysterio. There we have Omega on the outside. It's too bad we'll ever see Omega be played by Jeremy Allen White. They're too close to age range. Oh, my phone's getting notifications. Anyways, Finn Balor, contrary to Darby Allin, Finn Balor suffered the deciding fall in consecutive matches involving these teams. This pinfall attempt is broken up. He's wrestling with urgency here tonight. He's conceded into another attempt to dropkick miss, because that's the problem. Urgency can become recklessness once your frustration takes control. This results in a beatdown from Darby Allin here. Is senton right there to break it up before it hits one. Might be a long match. Ooh, really? This isn't with a bat. Omega misses a move. Rey Mysterio just tosses the Styles across the ring. Styles gets right back up. All these camera cuts are making this insane. Now, how is Darby hurt? Huh. Right here, rolling out ringside by me here. We have Kenny Omega pushing on the ring. He brings a kendo stick. Omega and Rey, they won the titles under ladder match rules. The reason they made this match, they want the direct pinfall and lose every question surrounding their legitimacy, so to speak, as champions. Just for the record, I never doubted them. as he's going one-on-one here with AJ Styles. Omega's trying to control chaos through timing here, but obviously it's not very easy to monitor 4 opponents simultaneously. Finn Balor exploits that a little bit here. Yep. And oh, sunset flip from Darby Allin. Maybe right on the kendo stick. Hey, he picks up a bat. Oh, didn't quite phase Balor too much. But Omega, Balor kind of going to work on him here a little bit. But Omega not looking to go for false alliance here. And as the abdominal stretch on Kenny Omega, Jeff Hardy breaks it up pretty much immediately. Not a big surprise there. In 2008, Jeff Hardy looking much better than his previous contests where he was 2026 Jeff Hardy. Goodness. 2008, he had not discovered alcohol yet. Brings the bat right to the legs of AJ Styles. JJKMN. Oh goodness, Jeff Hardy. Hey, it's up for him. Mysterio rolls through into a roll-up. It's reversed right away by Hardy. And Mysterio rolls right back around again. Fun seeing his little sequence here, huh? Oh, and the springboard elbow from Mysterio looks like. I don't know if he got all of that one. And it's EDT to Finn Balor. Will they retain? Not quite like that. Couldn't have hit for Jeff Hardy. Styles won't let that happen. Uh-oh. And a blitz of phenomenal proportions. Hardy throws Styles into the corner. Could he be setting up something huge here? Oh, no. Oh! On Omega, absolutely. Balor right away. Series of strikes in the clothesline, sending Hardy crashing to the ground. Now Mysterio's going for a crucifix on Allen. Of course, the ref is doing start. It's broken up right away. Another DDT to Balor from Mysterio. Balor's gonna have to roll out of the ring and recuperate after that. Darby Allin. Just toss out of the ring on Mysterio. Mysterio looks to be setting up some kind of high-risk maneuver. And he ends up with a sledgehammer in the butt. Because his move got interrupted somehow. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Oh, my goodness. Omega looked like he might have been hitting for the one-winged angel. Balor not going to let it go that easily. I think I said it would easily a lot tonight, unfortunately. Somebody gets busted open. I couldn't see who it was. Looks like Kenny Omega, though. Unless he already was. I have no idea. Something like that powerbomb from Mysterio. Balor breaks up the pin. Oh my goodness. Twist of fate off the top rope. And of course, Balor is right there. I think Hardy would have more ring awareness than that. And a sling blade. Followed up. Never mind. He did not follow up the dropkick even though it looked like he was going to. Oh. Maybe all my fault. But Jeff Hardy really breaks it up. Because there'll always be one guy in the ring. At any given moment that can break it up. Just like that, nobody's winning this match in the next 5 minutes at least. Mega drop kick. Second rope to AJ Styles. Jeff Hardy breaks up the pin right away. Referee losing his mind a little bit. Omega's crashing into the ringside area. Allen sent him over. That's Darby and Jeff going nuts on Finn Balor. Russian leg sweep. And we lose Darby with the guide. Darby's going up top. The coffin drop. And he kicks out. I thought we were going to have new champions. There are 6 watching this right now. Holy crap. Finn Balor. Pull back in a hip toss. This can be anyone's contest, but I tell you, Finn Balor looks like he's in a great position right now. Shotgun drop kick of some sorts. But now this could be it. Styles could be in here to prevent any interference in the ending. Mysterio's in here, he's going to break it up. The match will not end that quickly. But now Styles, the calf crusher to Omega. Don't know if this is going to do it. Jeff Hardy won't let it. And Darby Allin takes out the ref. Springboard drop kick, holy shit. So call him a little powerbomb sort of thing from Styles. So Omega, damn, somebody else just got cooked over there. Omega with the one-wing gauge on Styles, there's no ref. Yeah, they gotta send another one out here. Charles Robinson. Yeah, he's only a 71 overall. Good Chip Canning, I think, is that his name? The 82? I don't know. The ref still showing no sign of recovery. Darby Allin up top. Could be it for Finn Balor. 7-9. Oh, I'm so washed. I don't even remember move names anymore. I don't know what Styles is going for, but Hardy wasn't interested in seeing it play out. I was going to go for a cover right in front of Darby Allin. And Darby Allin broke it up? Did I see that right? I don't want to replay. I don't want to do replay because they wouldn't do that. But did I just... I must be tripping, man. It couldn't be that bad. It makes much more sense for him to break it up. Trying to take the ref out a second time. Perhaps. Styles does a big lot of nothing. The only guy around there was his own teammate. Balor, Mysterio up in a fireman's carry and a gutbuster. Shades of Darren Young. And Jeff Hardy takes out the ref! For a second time! Oh my gosh, first was Darby Allin, and then Jeff Hardy. I guess that's one way to break up a pin. This poor ref's not going to make it through the match, dude. This is never going to end. The ref is getting the Logan Paul treatment. Okay, he's finally back, hopefully for good. Seems like you can't count on that. That was weird. It says 6 for watching this. There's no way. Water bottle sprinkled around the ringside area. Okay. Styles, he just busts another person up with a phenomenal blitz. This is crazy. Finn Balor drops Allen face first on the turnbuckle. And this is a drop kick. Darby Allin gets out of the way though. So now I feel like anything could end this match. It's a matter of it not getting broken up right away. First pinfall attempt that doesn't get broken up is going to be the one that wins it. That doesn't stop my claim. A Swanton bomb on AJ Styles. That's not even it. Okay, I guess I was just wrong. That's my fault. Styles isn't even involved in that. He outside the ring. Mysterio tosses Omega. No, he didn't toss Omega either. Hardy. God damn it, guys. My fault. Wow, okay. Oh! Mysterio's too small to take a hit like that. I don't care how plucky of an underdog he is. Here comes Finn Balor with the steel chair. Somebody the hammer and bat already in the ring, but Darby Allin isn't going to let him get anything with it. Finn Balor won't let himself move either. Another phenomenal blitz from AJ Styles just to immediately be jumped by Jeff Hardy. Styles fights back though. Oh my goodness. Springboard clothesline. Sunset a powerbomb on a chair to Finn Balor. Ray just drops onto the chair, does nothing to anybody. I'm about to sneeze. Alright, anywho. Okay, Omega. A scoop slam to Finn Balor. Again, feels like anybody's contest. Darby Allin with the sledgehammer introduced. Kenny Omega setting something up. He's got the double underhook. And a pile driver. I wonder if he has a name for that. My fault if he does. I just look up the double underhook pile driver. He introduces Darby Allin to the corner. The ref isn't even watching. He's a little disoriented. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. One ring Angel in the center of the ring. There's nobody there. Oh, there's Finn Balor. That would have been such a good ending of the match, dude. Finn Balor with a bat, but Darby Allin immediately kicks it out of his hands and gets up. Very good timing there on the wake up from Darby Allin. Now he throws Balor out of the ring. He's going to go for something ridiculous here. From Styles, but not to interrupt, as Darby Allin just went crazy. Elbow with Balor. Another blitz from Styles. Finn Balor runs over to Omega, who is holding a chair. That chair holding is real fader. Finn Balor sends him to the ground. Mysterio attempted to pin, and was obviously broken up right away. Jeff Hardy swinging with no real intention in mind, even to hit anybody. Elbow right to the chest of Jeff Hardy. Courtesy of Fergal. Oh! Jeff Hardy nearly took Styles' head off. Yeah, I couldn't see what he did to Balor, unfortunately. With Omega. One ring age on Styles. You can't imagine this one can get to one. Right about that. Jeff Hardy. A little something to Balor there. Could this be it? No! That was the opportunity. They gotta capitalize on this. There's Mysterio and his partner, Kenny Omega. Springboard dropkick to Hardy. All of a sudden, Kenny Omega's got a pretty solid opening. Not for long though. He power bombs Hardy. Boom! Allen just jumped on somebody outside of the ring. I can't even see who he targeted. Mysterio, so that's why Omega's going to try to get his get back. He's going to kick Allen back up to his feet. Just got a text from my mom. He's doing alright. Calf crush for Mysterio to Mysterio on the outside of the ring. He just wants to hurt the leg. He knows he can't win with that. Damn, apparently there's 4 people, including a child, were wounded in the shooting in Seattle's iconic space needle. I don't know if anybody died yet, though. So that's good. Damn, it's terrible. Oh, exactly. I can't talk about real events. I'm a pro wrestling commentator. Finn Balor and Darby Allin, the only ones back in the ring. Finn Balor lifts him up with the 1917? 1916? 1916. 17's a movie. So Omega breaks him up immediately because of duh. Oh, Kenny Omega with a springboard cross body to Balor. Allen misses an attempt at the legs, but Omega wouldn't let it be. Oh, sweet chin music. To respond to a couple texts today. Now we're back in the action, as it seems not much has changed. German suplex Kenny Omega, it's going to be broken up right away. Wouldn't you know? A DDT to Mysterio. Broken up 4-1. Finn Balor drops Darby Allin. Another attempt possibly at a pinfall. No. Just been conditioned to think that with how this match has been going. Finn Balor drops Allin right on the chair, but he's not going to capitalize on that opening. He's going to go deal with Rey Mysterio. AJ Styles, another all-out blitz. Jeff Hardy just jumps right back into the mix. Another scoop slam to see what he's got in terms of tricks. Oh, he's up top. Not going to go for anything there. Oh! Kenny Omega did some nasty craft styles. It drops Hardy. It does Finn Balor. Mysterio's up on the top rope. Not sure what he was going for there. Finn Balor. Oh! Mysterio, Hurricane Rana. And of course, Darby Allin breaks it up immediately. Out goes Mysterio. Will he get the move off? No, he doesn't. He's interrupted. I don't know. That was going to happen. Oh, Omega sends Allin flying to the floor. Just received word that tonight's broadcast of HMU Backlash is being streamed live in movie theaters. On the big screens now. Jeff Hardy just threw something at Rey Mysterio. Wow. I guess the match had just gone on long enough. Eventually, it's going to take anything and somebody was going to be down for 3. That's exactly what happened. This is what I wanted. I might want to see Omega take the pinfall, but regardless, I'm glad they won. I'm glad they're going to keep fighting the scene of the day. Look at that. Impromptu team. All of a sudden, they might be the best tag team in all of HMU. Mysterio went back to his old form tonight. 2011. Oh, Finn Balor and Darby Allin suffered minor injuries during this match. Holy shit, let's go see what they are. Let's go see what the medical reports are saying. Oh shit, torso. So that's gonna hold for 2 weeks. It's also his torso, Finn Balor. So, or Darby Allin and Finn Balor both 2 weeks affected by this. Makes sense for how grueling that match was. And since neither of them are the champs, you know, you don't have to worry so much about having to use them next week or whatever. All right. Here we go. A normal Fatal 4-Way, probably going to be full of breakups. We got Gable versus Williams with Penta versus Jericho. I want to get a new Jericho call. I was talking about this at the beginning of the show. I want to get a new one because I can't stand to watch this version of him running around. That's not even going to be the one that we see. It's going to be a lot better. It's going to be like '08 Jericho or something. But alas, here we go. We have Chad Gable, singles competitor. Trick Williams retained his title up to this point against Chad Gable, in fact. Now he's earned another opportunity here tonight. Penta has lost to both men on the lead up to this contest. And then there's Jericho. Anywho, back to the action. Chad Gable already going for the legs. Possibly trying to soften him up here. Oh, and Trick Williams attempted to spring into the action, but it wasn't his time, and now it is. Oh, and Penta, there's a whole lot of nothing there. And they both break up the pin numerous times. Jericho just looks so washed right now, though. It's like so Celtics Shaq. Mavericks Chris Middleton. But he's still got some of that younger lion in him. Thanks to Danhausen. Park and Rana. Penta. Penta, formerly known as Pentagon Jr. Comes through tonight. As I said, it's not won a match against either of these men. The only victory comes, I believe, against Johnny Gargano. So we'll see. It's just his reputation as Intercontinental Champion from last year precedes him, and he proves why he deserves to be here by winning. Or it might seem like Cena's just kind of handing him opportunities, and we know that's the last thing you'd want to be accused of right now. That's it, and that's the sledgehammer on Jericho, as I'm sure any of us would. He does give a lot of money to people, though. But anyways. Look, that trick with a drop kick to a kneeling Chad Gable. He's so tough. Scoop slam. Shorty G. I'm just kidding, that is not what I'm calling it. Comes Jericho. Just to be sent into the ropes. Flapjacked. Chris Jericho. If this be it for Jericho, Penta breaks it up. Let's get the fact the time that Great Khali killed someone doing a flapjack. Don't know if he did it right. Williams off the ropes and he dives into a clothesline into Gable. Gable's outside the ring and so is Williams. He runs right back in looking to break up the pin and he does before a 2 count. Now he's got the artist formerly known as Pentagon in the corner. This squared circle. Oh, Jericho is looking for something off the ropes. He's going to try it again, and he hits Williams with a drop kick. And a lion salt. Turns out Ark still got it. But not enough to win here. Now Gable still so fresh. Maybe the freshest competitor tonight. Although that will take a blow for sure. Take a blow. I'm not really sure what that means. I think I need another hit. Jericho sends Gable into the corner in a clothesline, followed by an elbow and God knows what else. Comes Penta bring a bat to the equation. You have to wonder how he'd be if he was the third baseman for the Royals right now. Jericho neckbreaker to Gable. Goes off the ropes, and he misses the senton. Gable he's right back to the ground. And Penta, oh! What's that called? Sorry, now I'm letting myself check. The Penta driver! I'm assuming. Don't mind me, guys. And, oh, a moonsault off the apron. Trick Williams might not be leaving tonight. He might not be leaving St. Louis with this championship. Penta with a snapmare to Chad Gable. I almost thought it was Braun Breaker for a second there. His cover really broken up pretty quickly here in the eliminator days. A drop kick to the back. Y2J. Chop block. Now he's going to do all his effort to get to the ropes. Oddly enough, it did not seem to be broken up by Gable's stomp earlier. The Trick kicks out at one. Jericho, of course, the most experienced competitor of the four. The year he debuted in pro wrestling starts with the one. That's all you need to know. Trick Williams sends Jericho to the mat with one of his moves. I don't know what it's called, but Jericho not done with that. Hold on a second. Bookend. Oh yeah, I know the bookend. Words to Booker T, of course. Harlan Heat. Oh! Knee to the face. That looks like his finisher. Pence is not going to let that finish the contest. Ooh, full Nelson suplex. Sends the luchador out of the ring. Gable, crucifix, the Hurricane Rana kind of thing. I'm sorry, I don't know anything. But I do know Penta is going nuts with the kendo stick and a code breaker on Penta. Holy crap! It's not to be. That might have been Jericho's best shot to win this thing. Oh! Mexican Destroyer! And that's immediately broken up. Jericho with a Russian leg sweep. Mexican leg sweep on Penta. I'm sure that's going to be good for PR to say that. Trick Williams brings the bat into the ring. Gable sends Jericho down. You know it's going to happen. The ref didn't even begin to move his arm. Oh, there's Jericho. So will he tap out? The ankle lock cinched in. Penta going to break it up in time. And he does. Son of a suplex. Jericho is taking a hell of a beating thus far. Oh my goodness. Didn't quite get all of that one, but Trick Williams has been dazed enough. Penta could do pretty much anything right now. Oh, and he's going to chop him right in the chest. Says Chad Gable drops the elbow. And Jericho outside the ring, and then he re-emerges. Interesting sequence there. Forgot y'all to place the match. Kind of am, because he broke it up already. Jericho drops Gable. Then Williams, Russian leg sweep. Jones' attention, Chad, former El Grande Americano. Well, with the bat right now is El Grande Canadiano, Chris Jericho. Again, goes back to Gable. He's going to hit him with a slingshot. Could have taken his head off. And goes for a pin, and Penta breaks it up right away. Follows it up with a drop kick to Jericho. Jericho's going to exit the corner. Gable's heading to another corner. So to the end of Penta's corner to retire. Oh, and a back suplex. Oh, double under a DDT almost. And Williams flies in out of nowhere. Williams is going to have to muscle up something magical tonight here if he wants to become the Intercontinental Champion yet again. I guess he might as well just pretend that's the word I could have used. Oh, ref almost became a victim again. Now Gable and Williams are going to go something together. Penta bashes their heads together. He turns around to Gable. Package pile driver. He's not going to be able to make the pin. We'll pick up the bat. Rick Williams. Oh, he's just going to assault Gable real quick. He's going to go for the cover. That's not going to make it to 2. And a power bomb. Little combo power bomb by Gable. Jericho's immediately going to return. Oh, German suplex. Grab the arms. Bind it behind Gable's back. Drop kick. Not going to get very far trying to pin this early in the match, all things considered. Sure, we still have a lot more time to go. Now I'm back, reading some text messages. Penta sends Jericho down. And that move is crazy. 2017, I would have known the name. Fortunately, like I said, I'm Pops now. And Gable started trying to get Williams to tap out to the ankle lock. Penta didn't let that see the light of day. But now he's up on top. He's up top. Swanton bomb to Trick Williams. Now Jericho with a KO stick to Gable as Gable trying to shush the fans. Ends with a double D base breaker, I think, to Trick Williams. Oh, I guess his left knee, the bat. I was going to go for cover, but it's too late. Jericho's right there. I feel like Jericho's got a lot of offense coming up. Still been holding it in, though. Drops him to the knee, powerbomb. Runs over to break up Gable's pinfall. It's on 4-1. Oh, Trick Williams. Firing himself up here. Not going to last very long. There's Jericho. Lifts him up. Drops him right under the top rope. There goes Gable attempting cross body, but Jericho didn't let him even do anything. Oh! That's a lot of stuff that just happened. Trick Williams and Penta into the corner. And he turns him around. Oh my goodness, Jericho just did a Matt Olson on Chad Gable. Williams locked in on Penta. He didn't even know what pin was going on. Lucky for him, he got kicked out. Now the champ. Just gonna rub Jericho's face all over the top rope. Oh, silly move by Trick Williams there. Oh, shades of Alicia Fox. You know, you know. And now he dazes Chad Gable. Comes out of the ring. Let's see, introduce here another kendo stick. They won't be shocked. Jericho dodges. Then a chop. An Irish whip and Penta in the elbow. And then a Triple M's clothesline to Gable. Gable, hey Barry. Trick Williams. His way with Penta in the, down there in the corner. Goodness. Now, Trick and Jericho alone in the ring, together with the ref, so yes, not alone. Rock bottom. Actually, that's the bookend. 1, 2, and the champ retains! Wow. Now, the upstart Trick Williams, with the bookend to Chris Jericho, we have still Intercontinental Champion, Trick Williams. If you look at some of these replays here, Penta with a Swanton Bomb, not capitalizing that opportunity. Jericho almost took Gable's back out. See, I showed that with carefully there. It was not to be. But then the match's final moments with Gable and Penta incapacitated at ringside. Trick Williams bookend for 3. It's been a great night for champions thus far. Trick Williams establishing herself still best competitor in that mid-card over on SmackDown. John Cena's land of opportunity. Work that trick. Work that trick. Yeah. Hell yeah. It's about damn time. Here we go now. Our third last match of the evening. LA Knight versus Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Tension is palpable between these two men. LA Knight, a couple of weeks ago on Raw, came out attempting to just get a match. Dominic Mysterio came out saying he's a real man. LA Knight, since that point, has not had a clean finish to a match. Not necessarily. He lost that one. Well, technically he won disqualification, but then he got jumped. Then last week he lost to Shinsuke, all thanks to Dominic's distraction. So now he gets him one-on-one. Nobody else appears to be involved. See if it stays that way. So far, it's been all Dominic up until this moment here. LA Knight trying to seal a quick pinfall here. I just burped as Dominic Mysterio reverses the pin. They get out of it. Hurricane Rana. Springboard. Wow. Got it. Knight needs to capitalize on that. Feet to the face. The knee does not connect, just quite the same. Dominic Mysterio looking to get the upper hand back in this contest. You have to wonder, will we see Dominic Mysterio later tonight? Main event between Dean Ambrose and Edge. Special guest referee, Batista. But maybe, hopefully, LA Knight leaves him in such a condition where he can't be seen later on. As a wonderful slam from Knight. Could this be the end? Not even close, not really. It was 2, but like, come on. Pretty sure every single person in that arena out there, everybody in the city of St. Louis, Missouri, would love to see the LA Knight finally have Dominic Mysterio looking up at the lights, but Mysterio for now, the Hurricane Rana, I don't even feel right calling him Mysterio the way he's treated his father. The Knight gives him Some forearms for that, too. Hit him again for me. Hit that leg for me. There you go, Sean. Sean Ricker, that's his real name. Yeah, that's right, I just exposed one of our personnel. My fault. Oh, 6. Attaboy, LA. Oh my goodness. Knee in the face. What's he going for here? Wouldn't think to see a springboard dropkick from LA Knight. All of a sudden, Titans is very significantly turned in his favor here tonight. Oh! Getting near a zigzag. It's like referencing that move, don't mind me. Yeah, this is actually 2024 LA Knight out here tonight. A lot better than the only one we see today. That mostly just revolves around the mid-card. Time will tell if Danhausen's decision will end up being permanent, everybody being in their primes again, as Dominic Mysterio takes back momentum. Oh my goodness! Michinoku driver. Going up top! Frog splash! That will not put LA Knight away. Come on, Dominic, you gotta do more than that. Sends LA Knight out to the ground. Rebounds. Oh, look at that. LA Knight with 4 knuckles to the face. And an atomic drop and a clothesline. Hopefully, just hopefully, LA Knight removed Dominic Mysterio's ability to have kids. Mysterio. Oh! The powerbomb kind of turned into a spine buster from Knight. That's not going to see a 2 count. And B, pressing to the face. This isn't really a good look for you, LA Knight. Dominic fighting back a little bit after that horrendous display of injustice and Russian leg sweep. Of course, there have been theories about how involved the Russians were in the 2016 election. Dominic Mysterio sends knees in LA Knight's jugular against the rope. Speaking of theories, there are a plethora of fan ideas on who this masked superstar is that laid out a very cryptic message for somebody at the end of Monday Night Raw. Of course, the entire locker room has been behaving as normal. LA Knight steps into the steel steps. Everyone's behaving normally. I know it's lurking in the back of everyone's minds. Who is this masked person? What do they want? Mysterio has LA Knight up top. And a Hurricane Rana from the top rope. He gets him right back up. LA Knight immediately dropping the elbow and knee. Oh my goodness. Oh, I don't even know what that's called. That shit was crazy. That's something Lex Luger would do. I see Corey Graves out there. WWE we trust. But there's no WWE involved here. Oh, and a scoop slam from LA Knight. A 1 count. Oh, and a neck breaker. Dirty Dom. Sweet chin music. Shades of Jey Uso. Running drop kick right in front of him. He's gonna go for the cover. Is that gonna get anywhere? No. But yawn is not because of the match. LA Knight throws Dominic over the top rope. He's going to take a second to appreciate that, as is everyone watching at home, as well as this entire arena. And as expected, Raw General Manager, what the hell? Nothing to do with Raw. The SmackDown writer will have to go to sleep. Wakes me up very early. We will not talk about the match for you if you're still listening. LA Knight just managing to go down to Mysterio, and they're outside the ring. Dominic Mysterio has had no outside help. Look at him now. Hopefully at a 6 now. Hopefully I'll see that kind of ending. By Drake. Here's Dominic right back into the ring. Oh my goodness! BFT! And Dominic kicks out! Wow! Hold on, I just gotta make sure. Okay, yeah. I'm still washed, don't mind me. Yeah! Yeah! Haha! What's he going for here? An elbow drop! Oh my goodness. LA Knight is about to do what the entire world has waited for. Another BFT. This one's gotta be it. Suck on that, Dominic. LA Knight, after a couple weeks of not being able to get a clean finish to a match, takes out Dominic Mysterio one-on-one. Time will tell if LA Knight begins to have higher aspirations here on Monday Night Raw. But here, the entire arena here in St. Louis is backing him as he took out the scumbag of Monday Night Raw. Yeah, I've been totally jumping over the segments too. That's my fault. Let me see what I've missed. Because after this match, Logan Paul wins. Lo and behold, New Day come out and they jump him. They beat him down and shit. Let's see. I can't obviously show it, so let me try to brainstorm how this goes. So Logan Paul's out there and shit. I mean, he won off a frog splash, I think. You know, it was a pretty simple victory. But then the New Day comes out and shit. Kofi goes in. Then Big E starts joining him. Like, they just start jumping him. And Xavier rises. He participates in the assault. So then the New Day, you know, they're systematically beating Logan down. And then Xavier holds the championship over him, even though it doesn't belong to him anymore. You know, that's kind of how I see this going for that part there. Okay, there's nothing else for yours. What about SmackDown? Oh yeah, either I get my hands on you tonight and put you to sleep. I don't need to read it all, bit by bit for you, I guess. But yeah, basically, oh yeah, the Miz comes out and Gunther starts crashing out. It could have been Gunther versus the Miz. And he's making fun of Dwayne Johnson in his promo too. They have better movies than you, Dwayne. And CM Punk comes out in the ambulance, and then that match happened. Okay, those are the only segments I missed so far. And then Raw, we'll get there. But first, we're about to crown a new undisputed champion. Will it be Roman Reigns, the first pick of SmackDown this season? Or will it be Aleister Black, the man who won in a match against Roman Reigns, even though he was labeled Mr. Irrelevant, SmackDown's last draft pick? Well, so far, he's getting the first say. He drops Reigns with a combo. Knee strike. Oh, you're not going to get him by pinning him that early. He actually almost got a 2 count already. That's kind of crazy. Meteora. Some might remember in a time before HMU existed, before we gave it the name that it has now, Aleister Black got... Did he get stunned by Braun Strowman, or did he destroy Braun Strowman? There was something about that match. I don't remember what it was. So he rolls up Roman Reigns and it gets to 1. Aleister Black in firm control. Remember last night on SmackDown, Reigns beat Swerve Strickland, and Black came out, hit him with the Black Mass to end the show. So there's no question that's been weighing on Reigns' mind over the last 24 hours. He drops him with a punch to the face. And how about a few more? Roman Reigns believes he's entitled to this opportunity. 4 weeks ago, General Manager John Cena refused to hand it to him. The man of Roman Reigns didn't work up to this point. He had to beat the Big Red Machine, Kane. Yeah, Strowman beat the hell out of his. Yeah, that was all me. I was trying to do something else. I think I was trying to get a trophy. I was trying to cheat it by just turning off reverses. Anyways, Roman Reigns, after losing triple threat match week 1 to Aleister Black, even though Black pinned Strickland, Roman Reigns, he sure came back. He won a couple triple threat matches just to be here tonight. So far, Aleister Black's had the upper hand. Roman Reigns only getting a few licks into his own. He's trying to almost imitate this striking style of Black. But dropping to the ground, he jumped right back up. Yeesh. Sorry, I started reading argument on Twitter. Now we're back to the action. Aleister Black drops the knee of Roman Reigns. This one's going to be a contest, alright. Oh! Now Roman Reigns finally starting to hold the momentum in this contest. See the family with the acknowledgement sign. Roman Reigns looking to be acknowledged as best superstar on SmackDown, as he was drafted to be by Cena. I guess if we're going with that as the implication then that Cena drafted himself, could be. I guess The Rock would have had to as well. Gotta do is just make sure the other didn't get drafted. Roman Reigns third. Roman suplex. That's not what that was. I don't know. But that's not going to reach 2. I'm going to try to hit other cart now. Let's see what I get out of it. I haven't used it in weeks. Okay. does not seem to make me cough, not yet at least. But okay, a little bit. And they actually spilled to the outside of the ring. Roman Reigns will shake Alistair's brain around a little bit. Roman Reigns easily goes for a Superman punch. And he hits it on the outside. Alistair just bounced off the cement on the... I don't know what it is out there. Roman Reigns, he can be bringing home the Undisputed Championship very quickly. He can go for the cover. Wow. Huh. Damn, did it hit me that fast, or did Roman Reigns just win? Like, right away. Wow, okay. Off of a outside move, Irish whip inside, and all that time of recovery, he still couldn't kick out. Oh my gosh.
Here is your winner, and the new undisputed WWE Champion, the OTC, Roman Reigns.
There's a reason SmackDown chose him number 1. And he regains that position here tonight. Backlash. Now it's time for the main... Well, I gotta do the whole thing. It's time for the main event of the evening. Oh shoot, hold on, I forgot to... I can still switch it. In the right corner, fighting out of Cincinnati, Ohio, he is the World Heavyweight Champion, Jon Moxley. And I'll have to do one for Edge. Here you have... Jon Moxley does not do that easily on Edge. This match led up to pretty much the entire month, as these two have been warring ever since Moxley, shockingly, I don't know why I'm still calling him Moxley, he's Ambrose. Ambrose, that shockingly became The Rock's pawn as champion. These two have been butting heads ever since. I haven't seen Seth Rollins in a while. You wondered if he's going to be turning back up. But as of late, it's just been these two. A little bit of Daniel Bryan, a little bit of Sting, you see out there, right near by the announce table. Edge of the running clothesline. Oh, he's strangling Ambrose. Another ref trying to back him away. I'd say Batista's done a fairly good job so far. Now he's wanting Ambrose to get back in. Now he's going to have to start the count. Ambrose gets back in. And he gets tossed right back out. Now Batista, he is counting for him. Oh, well, Edge is right there making sure it happens. Now Batista stops counting. Interesting maneuver there. Now Batista and Sting shakes it, works Ambrose with spine buster to Edge. Edge just teeing off on Ambrose. Batista trying to get him go easy on the champion. Now Ambrose with some strikes of his own. Now he's going to throttle Edge. What he said he'd do. He told the crowd that he would end Edge's career tonight. It looks like he's on the way of at least trying to do so. You know, the action spills outside the ring. The referee's going to have no choice but to count both of them. Ambrose face first into the apron. But Batista has to be getting worried with his count. But I'm sure he'd love to count Edge out. The Educator. Ambrose gets out of 1. I don't even think that's what that move is. I think the Educator's like a DDT looking thing. I don't know. Ambrose going for the leg of Edge. Action goes back outside. He's got no choice. Yet again, let's count him out. Love how he has like the same ref voice as every standard ref in the game. I can just hear Drax the Destroyer. Batista will count. I think it's at 1 for Edge. You have to wonder if he had gone faster. Could Edge have made some noise there. And Ambrose was the best press to Edge. Shades of Steve Austin. Looks the part. Batista, oh, very fast count. Couldn't even see Edge's shoulder from where he stood either. Oh, and knee to the face of Ambrose. You've been able to hear me alright. I don't know how the sound quality is when I'm like actually playing. Actually, Ambrose. He's a pile driver on Edge. Now he's setting up the dirty deeds. You know when I see it. Bang! He's in position. Edge kicks out at 1. Jesus, seemed like he might have been a tad bit slow. Maybe that's because his operator is faded. Edge going to fight back a little bit. There's the Educator. Maybe. Impaler DDT. That's what it's called. I'm not, don't you worry. Oh, Edge. Edge setting up a spear. He hits Ambrose. Could that be it? 1, 2. Ambrose kicks out. Well, like a fair count for Batista there. Don't be too concerned as Edge. Oh, the bulldog off the middle rope. Right in front of Dave. Yeah, he's beckoning him right back up. It's got Ambrose in a powerbomb position, and he hits a spinning sit-out powerbomb. Ambrose going for the cover on Edge. 1. Edge doesn't see 2. Batista showing off real quick. Now it's the cover. Oh, did he pull a fast one on Edge? They didn't get there. Ambrose right now, full control of the Canadian. Axe handle. Also going for some strikes here on Edge. Adam Copeland himself. Oh, damn! Could this be it? Not quite. Batista again with the fair count. I'm sure Ambrose is a little peeved about it. Batista again gesturing towards the stinger outside. Ambrose, the snapmare. Ambrose could end the match right here, actually. Dirty Deeds! And Edge just barely kicks out. He got a 2.9. Now he kicks Ambrose away. Ambrose goes for a clothesline. Doesn't get all of it, though. Edge the rake to the eyes. Batista didn't seem to see it. And a power slam. Chains to Randy Orton. Edge just took full momentum in this contest. Oh, Ambrose with a headbutt. Yet again, the action spilled out to the ringside. Right here in front of the fans, Edge looks like he might have busted Ambrose open. Edge goes straight into the ring post. Ambrose looks like he's about to win. Then he resets the count. She still has no choice. Ambrose could have retained right there. Ambrose with the Fez preps. Edge with the kick out. Batista could not see where the shoulders were. Oh. Double underhook suplex. Could this be it? It is. Damn. Well, I was waiting to, like, you know, be able to, like, not count an Edge finisher. I was going to wait for him to do a spear and then not count it. And then I was going to hit it with a Batista bomb. But no. I didn't get the chance because Ambrose just beat him well enough.
Champion John
Dean Ambrose. With the referee in his pocket. The referee just got a perfect referee rating, so clearly he was not that much of a help to Dean Ambrose. So Ambrose was just kind of like that today. I didn't even get the chance to be biased. And that caps off our show. Kind of a damper ending for the fans, you know. Resistance kind of fell short like that, but alas. And after the match, of course, Dominic runs down. And he joins Ambrose and Batista in attacking Edge. You know, Sting entered with the bat, And 3 men overwhelm him before he can clear the ring. The lights go out. When they return, the masked figure is standing inside the ring holding a sledgehammer. The figure attacks Batista, Dominic, and Ambrose with controlled shots to the body and arms. Batista and Dominic fall outside, leaving Ambrose alone. The masked man lifts Ambrose and gestures towards Edge and Sting. They hesitate, uncertain whether they can trust him. The figure calls for the Shield-style powerbomb. Edge and Sting eventually join him. The three drive Ambrose through the commentary table. The masked figure does not remove the mask. Backlash ends with Edge, Sting, the unidentified arrivals standing over the wreckage while Batista and Dominic look on from the floor. And that's our event.